touch me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy, now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby, please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby, you drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping, your love has got me doing time. You're my restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my
It's Giant Bomb at Night live. Day 2, I was gonna say day 3, I've lost track. Day 2, we're on near the end of our show. We got at least 2 more, starting with this couch. I'm Jeff Grubb, it's Giant Bomb. Let's start here with Louise Blaine. Louise Blaine, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you, Jeff.
Yeah,
thank you for having me.
Absolutely, I'm glad you're here, absolutely. We got, I'm sorry, I did forget your name. I knew it was going to happen because we practiced before. Castro.
Krista Castro.
Krista Castro.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to happen eventually. I'm glad it happened right now with the person I least wanted to forget their name. Of course.
You.
George Cruz Alvarez, how you doing?
Hello, videogames.com.
Yep, they're calling. Here you go.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. Yeah, there you go.
Xenosaga 2, is that what this strategy is?
Yeah, get out of here with that. Wow. John Warren, how's it going?
It's going great. I'm glad to be back in Los Angeles, the best city in the world.
Los Angeles?
I am tired of the slander.
It's all right.
All week I've heard everyone saying in the same 2 miles radius going like, oh, this is not a very good city. It's a great city.
I
Get
like
out.
this area.
That's
See
every
the
video game
beach.
event, though.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's,
And you know why it's so bad? It's because we're all here.
It's so true. It's
true.
weird.
Yeah.
That's true.
No one else is complaining. Maybe we're the problem.
Randy Vincent, how's it going?
Hi, it's good.
I'm glad you're back.
Weird. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. How many times do you know? Can you remember off the top of your head?
This might be 5.
Might be 5. So you're on the 5 Timers Club. That's what I was wondering.
We should check. I'll check.
Yeah, well, we got
Where's the
Marino at home
smoking
keeping track,
jacket?
so he'll know. Absolutely. And then Brian Singh, how's it going?
Yeah, best for last. Doing great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
How's everyone feeling? It's been a good show. Everyone's having a good time. Yeah, thumbs up. Louise?
Really good. It's
Yes.
been so exciting.
Yeah, I mean, you had that new announcement, Blumhouse. It is Blumhouse, right?
Blumhouse.
Blumhouse? Okay.
Blumhouse.
All right, I've been
But yeah,
saying it wrong.
Blumhouse Games, we got to show what we've been working on for what feels like forever, and everyone's really excited, so we're happy.
It's been really cool. So you had the announced the project, you announced what you're doing, and then you've been showing off games as well, multiple games. That seemed like a pretty big effort. How'd that go?
Yeah, it's been, I mean, everyone, I think we're expecting maybe one game. Everyone was expecting maybe the Purge game or something like that. Instead, we revealed 6 indie, really interesting creative projects, one of which is Fear the Spotlight. Obviously, that's why Brian and Krista are here, and that's coming later this year. So the fact that we get to immediately say 6 games coming out, and here's one you can play, and it's going to be this year. So we're really, really excited. And everyone wants more horror. So that, everyone loves it. So.
That's my understanding. Did you used to work with Tam and Lucy?
Yes, I did indeed.
They did mention that maybe you've been into horror for quite some time.
A long time. My ghost face tattoo means I saw Scream far too young, and it's been since then. So yeah.
What do you think the gaming space needs from horror games right now? Because it seems like clearly it's a space with a lot of experimental games happening, but it seems like you guys are working with even more of that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, no one say indie horror and indie games generally obviously are thriving, but I think people maybe have a specific idea of what a horror game is, and we kind of want to broaden that. So horror has so many different subgenres. You can have your Blumhouse movies have different subgenres, your found footage, your folk horror, all of that. And we kind of want to bring that to games. So we just want to expand what people think of a horror game. I love the idea of people thinking that they wouldn't play a horror game, playing one of ours and loving it. And I think that's what Fear the Spotlight especially does. It's quite gentle, and it's terrifying, but it also, it's good for people who maybe are new to the genre.
So when you guys are out there trying to find these games, is there a key to make sure that you find the ones that are going to really pop off?
I don't think there's I think actually is a huge scope. Yeah. It's just being in horror and being different. So I think what we showed off, we've got a farming sim that has plenty of murder in it.
Yep.
You've got a first-person shooter where you're using your own blood as ammunition. You've got an interesting simulation meta-narrative game about video games. So it's all of these different directions, and as long as they're playing in the horror genre sandbox, then we're excited by it.
I mean, that is what I imagine from the audience that wants horror games is they're like, yes, we like the gruesomeness of it all, but we are also multifaceted. We have other interests. So having a farming sim that has murder in it, that it's also in our wheelhouse. Is that what you're finding?
Yeah, I think horror is huge. Horror is whether you're reading a ghost story and you close it and you turn off the light and you're afraid. And I love the idea of anyone finding different things to be afraid of in our games and finding those and going, oh, this is amazing, and I still want to keep playing. Because I think when people think horror games, they think maybe PT, and they're like, that's the most terrifying thing, I could never play that. But of course, there's so many other different ways that you can experience horror.
Yeah.
That's what we want to embrace.
Do you want all the games to at least be scary, or can they just be kind of creepy or whatever?
No, they don't. Scary, creepy, eerie, unnerving, or comedic. I mean, that's one major thing that I love about horror is you're scared one minute and you laugh the next.
Yeah.
And I think horror is great for embracing all of those emotions. And as long as you're in that space somewhere, we want to celebrate that.
Do you think that Blumhouse is going to be able to bring the same kind of idea about how they make films into gaming? Is that an advantage?
It's exactly that, and I think Blumhouse was built on really interesting, creative looks into horror. So we're just taking that forward and looking into games that way, and I think that's what it's what Jason was saying on the stage yesterday. That's what we want to really embrace and make some really strange, interesting. We can take creative risks because they are indie and it's small, and that's the stuff where you find like, why am I playing this? I'm afraid and I can't stop.
Where are the expectations at? Because I think I've been bringing up when we talk about Blumhouse, Private Division, I think their expectations were so high for games having to be this big, even though they are technically indie. Like, is the indie scope mean that you have indie expectations, or does something have to be a hit to make sense for you?
No, and I think that's why we can take those risks, because these are smaller budget projects. They don't all have to be heavy hitters, but as long as we are exploring interesting places. And I think telling interesting, scary stories, that's what we want to push the limits of scary storytelling and find people can play these games who think, oh, I didn't think I was into that, and I am. And it's finding these fascinating hooks, it's finding these concepts that people want to find out more about, and whether that's in horror or not. I love that idea of just bringing everyone in. So we don't have these, we don't have to sell millions and millions of copies. We just want to tell scary stories to people that want to love them.
Yeah. In a couple of years, do you expect people to be like looking at a game and be like, I bet this is a Blumhouse game? Like, you'll be able to establish a strong voice?
I hope so. I mean, I think people have an expectation of what a Blumhouse movie is.
Yeah.
And I love the idea of people years down the line going, of course that's a Blumhouse game.
Yeah.
Because that's something we want to lean into too. People have expectations of what Blumhouse is. And now that they know that we're not doing Purge, Megan, we're focusing on these stories, I think people will be like, oh, of course they've released this. And I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Krista, does a lot of that like reflect how you feel about like maybe cozy games, things like that?
No, yeah, I think that's really true. I think, it's interesting that we're called Cozy Game Pals, but we're making a horror game. Like, I feel like Brian and we're the only two people on our team, and we make everything together, but we are very multifaceted as well. Like, we like horror, we like goofy games. So I feel like we made a horror game, but we still have a lot of heart in it. We have a lot of scary moments, but we have a lot of like levity in it as well. So it's just like a lot of mixture of a lot of the things that we like.
Yeah, and it does feel like maybe being smaller, having a smaller scope, like you're saying, creates more opportunity to take risks, but more opportunity to be multifaceted, because something bigger has to really nail its target, has to be very honed down, or else it might not make sense. Do you feel that freedom when you're making things?
Yeah, I feel like constraints make a great space for creativity. Like, because we are just two people, we have to get all this art done, and we're all doing it by ourselves. We have to figure out how we can, get the max out of the like a little bit. It goes a long way. So.
Yeah. What's it been like so far, like building the games, and like how do you feel about that process?
It's been crazy. Yeah, well, it's been an interesting process because, Brian and I have been working on Fear the Spotlight for 2 years on our own, like just with our own money. Like, we took our savings and wanted to make a game together, so we quit our jobs and started doing it. So it's been a big passion project, and then Blumhouse came along and really wanted to help us out, and so it's just like a dream partnership. It's been like,
when you guys were working on this, when you I haven't had a chance to play it, but I did spot it over someone's shoulder, and it was like it really catching, and it's just like, it looks messed up in all the best ways. How do you sort of hone in on that?
It's interesting because I feel like the retro aesthetic has been such a great thing for us, because we love horror that is like, you're not quite sure if you saw something that was strange, and we feel like because it is lo-fi with like the dithering and the darkness, you like kind of see things in the corner of your eye, and I feel like all of that adds up to the horror experience.
Yeah, and I'm someone who still really likes that aesthetic, and I hear people say sometimes maybe it's a little played out, but I don't feel that when looking at your game. When you're making it, do you ever worry about that, or do you guys feel like, no, this still feels very fresh?
No, for us, because we're excited about it. Yeah, we really love it. So
good.
Yeah.
George, how's things with you?
Good. I mean, I keep wanting to talk about, as a huge horror fan, I just want to keep talking about Blumhouse stuff.
Sure, yeah.
And to your point, I think like horror in film has always benefited from being like scrappy and taking risks and doing a lot with like different budgets. Like, there are like your bigger horror movies, but there are also like small stuff that, I mean, throughout history, like Nightmare on Elm Street, like stuff that was small and then took off. And so I was so excited when the Blumhouse slate came out. Like, all right, they're taking bets, and they're like, some of them are smaller, and they're not all like, yeah, it's so exciting, and I can't wait for Fear the Spotlight. I'm so excited. But back to me, I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, I mean, we had across SGF and Day of the Devs, we had 4 new reveals. So it's pretty good, and we're here at Playdays with Arranger, a role puzzling adventure. Yeah, and the show's been good. We're doing 3 days of SGF now, huh?
Yeah, we're doing 3 days. I'm not. I'm done actually. I did play days on Saturday. Had a bunch of appointments, and now we got other stuff going on. But it's like I am glad it's like feels like it's growing at a modest pace.
Yes, I was so concerned because as a PR person who saw the press list, I was like, are we gonna fit all these people in this building? But it's still chill, which I think is the strength about this show. At least Playdays for folks who aren't, at Playdays, like it's just really chill. It feels like a bunch of people having a cool house party.
A little bit, yeah, absolutely.
And it still feels that way, even with a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and you were last year, you were the year before?
I've been here to every Playdays so far.
Every Playday.
So I can feel, I'm like one of those young people who are like, I went to every E3.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been nice seeing it grow. From the first one, it was like 60-ish people.
Yeah.
It was really closed in. It was just the, again, these people at home don't have any idea, but it was just
That's why
Playdays.
we're talking about it.
It was
really
just
is.
Playdays HQ, and now it's the whole campus.
Yeah.
So it's been cool to see it grow. Yeah.
I mean, so it is still serving what you guys needed to do.
100%. I think the biggest thing, a lot of because we work with a lot of small teams, a lot of indie teams, like I cannot speak enough good things about what Day of the Devs does. And like it gives all of these independent teams a booth and some PR support, and to be able to be part of the summer game conversation. That sounded really marketing. I'm sorry, but just to get attention. So yeah, I mean, there was that Esquire piece on Jeff, and I think a big thing that people don't know is that like Day of the Devs, like it's life-changing for a lot of independent teams, and they're showing games to the world, and then they would not have that opportunity, and that goes through Jeff and Summer Game Fest. So.
Yeah, and it feels like it's all like part of this like big whole where PlayStation's here, Capcom's here,
Yes.
Sega's here. They're all kind of drawing in a lot of attention. Then everyone is spending 3 days here, and they're going to try to see everything. So it's like it really does feel like it's raising some of the boats. Yeah.
Yeah, I 100%. I know people who got chosen to be at Day of the Devs at this show, and it was pretty life-changing.
Yeah.
So, yes. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. When you are working with developers, is this like one where you're like, if you can get into Summer Game Fest, it's maybe the one to be in, or is it like...
This is the one where we're trying our best to like if we haven't revealed it, let's try and reveal. Oh, let's see if we can get the attention of like the people who's like the selection committee.
Yep.
To get our devs a spot at the big show. And also like to just meet other fellow devs. That's the other thing. My one critique about Playdays is I wish we should have a day where all the devs get to play each other's games, because I want to play Fear the Spotlight. And so because we're just we gotta show off our game.
Just normalize abandoning your post for like an hour a day, and just
I do walk past, and sometimes there's no one there, and I'm like, that's normal, that's fine. I might just sit down and start playing. John Warren, how's it going?
It's good. I'm glad to be here. This is my first SGF in person, and
Fanbyte sent you out to this one, or?
Thanks, Tencent. I really appreciate it. Really nice digs. I'm saying that.
Of course.
And a lot of free drinks this weekend too.
No expenses spared. Yeah, I'm sure.
So no, I'm here checking out a lot of stuff. I feel like I kind of feel like the past 18 months has been this kind of murderer's row of AAA, AA, indie stuff. And the next year feels a little bit less like less known.
Sure.
And I actually think that's really exciting because it means that there's some stuff that could bubble up to the surface that really surprises us. And I've already seen a few things like since I've been here, and know I'm checking out stuff tomorrow and Monday that feels really exciting in a way that feels different than kind of the stuff that we've known, you know? So yeah, it's fun.
And are you ready to talk about your new thing? I know you got some stuff in the works.
So VGBs is a brand new website. It launches on this Tuesday. I'm saying it on a very public forum, so I fucking hope it's true. And,
No one's watching. You're all right.
And I took 18 months off from being in media. Really missed it. I have a podcast now with Nikki Grayson, and you can check it out, the VGB's podcast.
Say the name of the podcast with Nikki as well. Come on.
Oh, and if you're driving, close your eyes.
Yeah, listen to that podcast. It's really good.
It's really fucking funny. Go listen to that. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of cool stuff. I'm in a hardware company.
Really?
Yeah, Glider, the feet thing.
Right.
Remember?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's right. Yes.
So go to glider.gg, GLYDR. And I don't know why I'm doing so much, but I am.
Well, I mean, you said you miss media. Why?
I think it's really important. I think criticism and holding up a mirror to the industry and the people who enjoy the games that we play. We deserve to have people who are passionate about this. We deserve entities that aren't run by corporate interests. And boy, getting out of the coil of Google Ads feels really fucking important to me.
Yeah.
If we want to have a thriving journalism class. So I feel like it's not dead.
No, let's talk about how important it is, because being in the PR side, there's this sort of cynical point, welcome to the other side, because a lot of journalists come to PR.
Sure, yeah.
But without these institutions, I feel like, who the hell are we pitching to? Who are we trying to get the attention?
Right.
We need each other.
Yeah, well, y'all's echo chamber is just as silly as our echo chamber, because it's we just saw what happened with Neil Druckmann. That was insane.
Yep, really weird.
That was really
When you have
strange.
internal comms.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it's those people work obviously very hard, but what an avoidable, silly situation. So, yeah, I want my site and other sites like Giant Bomb and honestly, even the entrenched IGN, that staff is as good as it has ever been.
Yeah, absolutely.
By far.
Yes.
I feel like they lost some credibility years ago. I was kind of and now they got the best staff ever.
Best
So
it's ever been.
we're actually doing good, but fuck all the people that don't want us to be doing
Yeah,
good.
but we gotta just keep doing what we're gonna do, and that's why I'm glad you're starting up your new thing. What's the angle? How do you approach it now?
The angle's me pouring money into something that won't make anything back.
Sure. So media.
And I think that's how it's going to have to go. It's publicly available, so it's not paywalled. So premium stuff, bonus episodes of podcasts. You get some stuff early if you do subscribe. But it's I wrote my mission in a fever dream a week ago, and it's all about covering the people who make games, the business practices that affect them, our collective nostalgia in these sacred headspaces, and the perspectives that challenge those headspaces. And it's I don't know. I don't know. I love the written word. I'm missing that a bit too.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to launch it, and we've already got a great community on Discord and stuff. So you can check out the website. We'll launch on Tuesday. So,
Excellent.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Yeah, for real. Raimi Vincent, how's it going, man?
It's good. I'm launching a media site earlier on Tuesday.
Okay. Well, shit.
It's an hour earlier. It's
a bloodbath out here, yeah.
But that's fine.
I'm glad you're back.
Thank you.
How you feeling about the video game industry right now? A year later, we talked this time
It's good.
last year.
All the layoffs and all that's
bummer.
real.
Of course.
Everyone's talking about it, but all the smaller stuff, the indie stuff's been really cool to see. And
Yeah, it's sort of while all this terrible stuff is happening, it's a reminder. It's there is still so many cool things happening. Gaming's still so dynamic that it can still be something special. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So, when you are working on your stuff these days, is it does that get to you, or you just have to put your head down?
Does
do the layoffs and everything happening around you? Does it affect your day to day?
Yeah, no, I just laugh. No.
Who doesn't, right?
No, it's a huge big because as that contracts, you don't want a situation where people are only at the job with you because they can't go other places. You want it to. It's healthier when it's mobile, even if you're all sticking together.
Right.
Because you're kind of
a couple years ago, there really was that. Everyone was able to go get any job they wanted and work where they wanted to, and now it's the complete opposite. Do you see it equalizing here in the next couple of years, where things kind of settle down a little bit?
I look forward to whatever the other side of it, whatever it looks like, and if it's a lot more smaller stuff, if it's whichever. I just look forward to people not being as worried.
Yeah. Are you still happy working in the AAA space? Is that still like where you want to be?
Yeah, it's good having healthcare.
Yes, having benefits is pretty cool. Yeah.
It's good having that firepower as long as if you're using it the right way, having those resources backing you can be really good. As long as you're not falling into being wasteful with it or all that. But yeah, there's definitely space for being creative.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. Brian, you guys are showing off your game this week. What's that experience been like for you?
It's been unreal, man. We're kind of nobodies, so it feels like first Blumhouse discovered us, a little while ago, and now they're kind of sharing us with the world, and people are seeing us and responding to our game, Fear the Spotlight, and it's just unbelievable, man. Not only is the reception to Blumhouse and their whole slate being received so warmly, but to our game in particular, which is going to be the first Blumhouse game to be released. People are actually getting to play it here at Summer Game Fest, and their reaction is just unexpected. We left our jobs just because we wanted to do our thing, see if we could make a thing.
Yeah.
And we never would have guessed that anyone would actually care. And to see that so many people care, and a lot of people are resonating deeply. People are saying, "Oh, this is the game for me. This is my game." It's a wild.
Does that make you feel pressure?
No, it makes me feel validated.
Yeah.
What we're doing is worthwhile, and we're being supported, and Blumhouse is cool with it. They're seeing whatever we want to put into our game, and the us that we're putting into our game is worthwhile. Yeah.
What was it like when you two connected? How did you find it?
We saw through a person on Twitter talking about the game,
Yeah.
and then Zach, the president of Blumhouse Games, and I both played it, and we sat next to each other while playing it, and it's that lovely thing of sitting next to someone, you're playing the same game, you're getting excited about the same things, and there's so much about Fear the Spotlight that's just that everyone is connecting with. They're connecting with incredible characters, they're connecting with this incredible atmosphere, really, really compelling narrative. There's a great mystery to it, but also what we really love is while it's referencing everything that we love from sort of 90s experiences, it's very much its own thing. It's very much a modern game. There's very tactile gameplay. It feels really good to play, and there's just so many layers of it. And it's an incredible 90s teen horror. And the trailer that we showed at Day of the Devs, it is a teen horror trailer because that's exactly what it is, and that's why people connect. And someone today said, I think this connects with me in 17,000 ways. I'm like, yeah, I'm happy with that. And it's because these guys just put so much of their own. It is yours, and I think the best horror stories are human because it's fear and the unknown is the human experience, and that's what needs to translate into our horror games, and that's what Fear the Spotlight does.
Yeah.
So sharing that with Zach and then speaking to you both and just finding out how passionate you were and how this was your baby was just the best thing, and that's why taking this forward and showing the world is so exciting and so lovely, and why the feedback is so exciting. Because it's your story. It's amazing.
It feels like for as ingrained in gaming as horror is, I don't think of a lot of teen horror games that would describe as teen horror. Is that fertile ground when you see something like that? We can really work with this.
Yeah, I mean, it's also very Blumhouse.
Yeah.
We looked at it and we're like, this feels like us. There's references to scary movies, and it's in its DNA. Brian and Krista love horror, and they want to introduce. Tell the world where your inspiration for this was because of your love of horror, right?
Yeah, we love horror so much that we want to force our friends who don't like horror to like horror.
Yeah,
so
let's
this
go.
is our we swear there's no jump scares. It's not too extreme. You can play it. Go ahead and try it. Great. Yeah. So being able to go on Switch and everything, I think most of my friends play games on Switch and they don't play on Steam. So I feel like the stuff that Blumhouse is helping us do will just make it more accessible to the people that we're trying to make this game for.
Yeah. And I guess you left your jobs to try to make something. Like, what was the impetus there? Like, other than just wanting to make something, like, how'd you actually get over that hump and believe you could make it happen?
It took about 8 years of hyping up, and then this thing called the global pandemic, where the world
Weird.
shut down and everyone reevaluated what their life is.
Oh, I didn't
that
hear about
happened.
it. Yeah.
So we're like, okay, what do we want in life? We want kids. Well, we're married, by the way.
Oh,
I'm her husband. I'm her husband. Yeah. So we're like, okay, we want kids, and we want to try making our thing. We had creative jobs working at bigger studios, working on other people's projects. So we want to see, can we actually make our thing?
Right.
And so Krista got pregnant. We quit our jobs. We had a baby, and we started making.
That's
Feel the
usually the
Spotlight.
order in which you do things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, in hindsight, we would do exactly the same thing. How can we complain? Come on.
Yeah,
People are
when
hyped,
you
yeah.
say that terrifies me. Like, you should make a horror game about that. Yeah. So, like, what was like the next steps? Like, how were you able to like actually see it through and believe that it was going to work out?
Well, so the nice thing was we didn't have to believe it would work out. At the time, jobs were plentiful.
Right,
and so we were thinking, well, if this doesn't work out, we can go get jobs again. So we left our jobs, we had some savings, and we're like, let's give it a shot. Like, we gave ourselves 2 years. We actually worked on this game alone for 2 years, just doing our thing to see if we
And,
could.
like, you were taking from your savings during this, or
Yeah,
you, okay.
completely self-funded, our own
Yeah.
time, our own money. Nice. And last year, we actually released a version of this game. We thought we were done with it. We were kind of out of money too. And we released it, and we are starting to get some really good reception. Like, the people that were finding it were loving it. And so we're like, I guess marketing starts now? That's not how marketing works, apparently. That's what we tried. We started trying to find people and reach out, and that's when Blumhouse discovered us, and they pretty much reached out with a very open offer, like, we love your game, like, how can we help? And we just started chatting from there. Yeah.
Is that where you imagine yourself usually coming in, like ready to catch people who have something good?
No, I mean, this was just, we're just looking for stories that connect. And I mean, Blumhouse, we didn't intend to start releasing games this year, but
Right,
you find something and suddenly go, right, what can we do? And the fact that Fear the Spotlight was in the, it was released, it was out there, but also what we gave the chance for, you could dive back in. They've gone back in, they've made changes that they want to change and added new content as well. So people who played it last year will get to experience it again, but with added story content and extra hours there. So it's going to be an enriched experience for everyone. So that, I mean, we see games at all stages. The ones that were part of our slate are at all stages. It's and right now, we're just excited that people can play a Blumhouse game this year.
Yeah. Is there like a vision about like, oh, we're gonna have so many games a year, or is it just gonna kind of take it as it comes?
Well, we're going to be over the next few years. The games that you saw yesterday.
Which was like
6 games.
6 games.
Six
Okay.
games. We don't do anything by halves. Watching people think that it was going to be just one game,
Yes.
and then suddenly it being bang, bang, bang. Those live reactions were wonderful and will fuel us for a long time.
I bet.
I think. But yeah, the next few years, that's what we've got coming, and there'll be more surprises coming as well.
Cool.
We're not going to stop here.
George, you work with a lot of developers. So like, what are their stories like? Are a lot of them like, hey, we just like put ourselves into this, and now we need help figuring everything out?
I mean, yeah, like there are folks who like are fortunate enough to take the plunge and start working on a game, and then getting far enough that maybe somebody notices them, and then they can keep on that journey. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Is it? I mean, it is like a lot of like people do have to like take the risk themselves.
It is a risk
on their own
yes.
at first.
It's not, yeah. Or you want to go try and get funding, I
Yeah.
guess. But then usually that's people who are more established, who have the luxury of being able to get funding.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that the getting funding is going to get any easier? Do you think that is something like when you have these conversations with developers, like?
I mean, it's about right now. It's not getting easier, but
It's getting a little bit
gotta
worse,
be.
right?
It's got to be a light at the end of the tunnel. I feel
Yeah.
it. It's
It's got to come in, like, it is waves.
right. It's waves, right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing about this show, and I think why it's so important. Like hearing your reaction to people seeing the game. Like, I think you can get cynical. Like, do video games need a physical event? Can't we just do Steam Next Fest and just have the whole world play the demos?
And Steam Next Fest is great and
It's
it works,
great.
but
But you feel this emotion, like just being around each other, and like you seeing Summer Game Fest show, and I think things are gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Like the people here are so passionate, are making such great things. The system right now cannot support them. But surely if we keep trying and we keep trying to do good and to entertain people and to put stuff out there, hopefully video games will love us back.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what we all want. We all love video games, and we desperately want the industry, like, please keep us safe and keep doing this thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I hope it's soon. I don't know. Like I know a lot of studios that after GDC the clock ran out. No funding. It's over. So.
Lisa, did you like ever talk to any other like publishing outfits before you guys did it, or was it like, no, we're gonna do it our own way? Was there like a roadmap you followed?
No, I think we just, I mean, Zach Wood has always been clear that it's just about finding the right stories, you know, and I think that's through us. We're a very small team, and it means that we get to be reactive, like with Fear the Spotlight. We don't have a roadmap other than bringing stories from creative, talented, global partners and bringing those stories into the spotlight, every pun intended.
John, let's talk a little bit about like what happened there at Fanbyte. Like,
Wow. Okay. Sure.
yeah,
Here we go.
Yeah, it's just
Gotcha.
it was like 18. Like you took 18 months
ago,
off.
yeah,
Like,
sure.
did you need that to like recover from being like hurt by that? Because I would have been
Well,
real hurt.
I mean, I think hurt by it, sure, but also like the thing I've reflected on and gotten really serious with myself about is like what I wanted to do over there was never gonna fucking work.
Yeah.
With them.
Right.
It was never gonna work.
Right.
I
did it anyway, and that was
I
awesome.
did it anyway until they figured out who I was.
Yeah.
And they were like, I guess you are who you say you are.
Yeah.
And then they were like, let's just end the whole thing. Taking that time was really good. I think getting to know games again from a really kind of deeply uncynical place was good. I played a lot of games in that 18 months, and I got kind of a love for the craft again in a way that was less about the X's and O's of like, well, we got to get this kind of thing up on the site, and we got to make our PR contacts happy, and
That's what I assume they wanted to turn you into.
well, I mean, absolutely. I mean, we had a lot of those conversations, and I think like that job made me cynical, and it made me really kind of hate the whole thing. But I loved who I worked with so much and I loved the craft of it all in a way that was like, okay, this is bigger than this shitty job.
Right.
So, that was, but it was never going to work. I mean, that was the thing that was like revelatory and fun for me to realize, like, man, they really let that go for a much longer time than I feel like they probably should have.
Yeah.
So we really got away with something, and like I'm proud of that, and so it's good.
Was it fun to like be able to build a team? Like, did you?
That's my favorite thing to do. It's my best quality as a professional is scoping that talent, finding it, giving them the runway to do what they want to do. Is the only part of this whole thing that I'm like, yeah, I'm really good at that. So that was amazing, and that was fun, and I want to do that again. The thing with, and Patrick Klepek, you mentioned this yesterday actually, but wrote a great piece about.
Yes, I read it this morning.
Yeah, about how like now we're all small business owners, and like me being the weird MBA in the industry, I'm kind of like, we live in hell, right? But we can rule hell.
Sure. Okay.
If we want to.
That sounds pretty nice. Yeah.
And because making it heaven is going to be really hard.
Sure.
But we can rule hell in the meantime.
Yeah.
And I think there is something kind of beautiful about like, it is shitty and cynical and weird to have to like start a business and do all this shit, but like take control of it. If you have the means, if you are a Patrick Klepek, if you are an Aftermath that has the cachet to grow that stuff, take advantage of it.
Definitely do it.
Start a business, like do it. Because if we're gonna sit around and wait for it to get better, it's not gonna fucking happen.
Is there
So-
do you think that we get to a time where someone's like actually going to be able to build a team again, or is that those days behind us? Being able to get money from a big corporation to do that.
Well, it's not. I mean, the economics of it are completely antithetical to infinite growth. It doesn't work. We cannot infinite growth media. So, if corporations and billionaires get comfortable with sustainability, then sure. But they're not going to.
Yep,
so this is going to be kind of a slow and steady wins the race. Take on kind of teams as you can. I would love it if audiences kind of learned that, it is a new time. Getting into ad blocker is great, but now it's time to put your money kind of behind entities like Giant Bomb or Aftermath or Remap or VGBs or whatever the fuck.
John, I feel like the internet's going to turn so bad that I feel like at a certain point everyone's going to miss when things weren't just
what
a
the internet
sludge.
was.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a slow shift to that, a kind of return to forums and websites, and it's going to be
finding a
slow.
home on the internet instead of just being like, well, we'll come to the town square of the internet.
Right.
No one wants that anymore.
I'm not watching this thing to go like, oh, now you suddenly have 1 million people. Like, I'm really happy with the 100 people or whatever that are in the Discord before we launch, right? So it's like having little communities is great. And I think it also works for games the same way too. I think it's kind of the same for everything. Y'all aren't talking about like, oh, we've got to have like billion-dollar franchises. You're talking about taking risks on teams and putting real stuff out there, and sustainability is fine. And I think that's like, we're getting fed up with how things are, and I think it's it feels kind of shitty. I get it, but it feels kind of nice, honestly, to see some of my heroes in the industry going, it's time to just do this shit. Let's go. So,
Here. All right, I think that's going to do it for this segment, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We got one more to go. We're going to stick with you for the rest of this night. Thank you, everybody on the couch. We'll be right back after this. On camera. There it is.
me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my
bunch of idiots on a couch, some more in a chair back there, a whole crew, starting here with Greg Miller.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing?
Fuck you! Where's he? Come on! This is awesome. Thank you. This is awesome.
None of that wrestling shit. We're a video website. Get out.
What a surprise! The one guy who washed out from WWE. What's this in the way of a real WWE superstar?
He broke out of prison.
I got it.
Yeah.
Never been yet where I broke out of prison.
Broke out of prison, yeah. Totally. Blessed Eddie Oye Jr.
Why would you sit me next to this man?
I am so sorry.
Oh my God!
I have no control over any of
positions
this.
I can have. There are at least what 4 other seats I could. Is it
I
5
love the
other seats I
Xbox
could
code
take?
on you. You're very excited about all those Xbox games.
Look at all those studios
Tell me about Starfield.
I was told on the way here that we're all gonna wear the Xbox bomber jacket that we got before this.
And we all put it on the shelf.
We got your ass. We got your ass.
Look at all these
Andy
companies. we are.
Cortez.
Hello, everybody. Apparently, it's National Best Friends Day. Mike has been reminding me every fucking hour.
It's a great day, everybody. Make sure to tag a best friend out there. My best friend,
Chug this, Andy. Chug it, Andy. Chug it, Andy. Chug it, Andy. Chug. Andy. Chug, 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 chug.
Come on now.
Oh, got it. That's empty.
Imran Khan. How's it going?
Get him a microphone. Get him a microphone.
Yo, hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
The smallest Chiron you've ever seen.
I'll try Mike Minotti now, apparently.
Except that we are treating him as a second-class citizen.
Imran, can you be the toasty guy for a second?
Oh, yeah, give us a toasty.
Imran, that's a lower fifth.
All right. Now, all right, somebody just nailed the uppercut.
I like it. I like
Tim Geddes, how's it going,
Oh my
man?
God, I've been looking forward to this all day, and now that I'm here, I'm scared.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
I'm terrified.
I feel like me and Bless are on a different level compared to everyone. I'll include Imran.
You're up.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. You know, Imran, Bless, me. Andy's a little 50-50. You know what I mean? Where I'm just like, he's fun sometimes, but he's serious others. I'm scared about what might happen otherwise.
I think you should be.
better be.
Yes, it's going to get out of hand.
I'm sorry, can I stop for 1 second?
Yeah, please.
Jared Petty. What? They only got weird drinks over here. Can you get me like a normal beer?
You want like a normal?
I think they ran out of normal beer.
Yeah, I'll take it up. Yeah, thank you. No, the beers in the box are all twisted teas or something.
I don't know. The beers in the box go twisted teas.
Are they really? I like a twisted tea.
What am I doing over here?
I'm just trying to get you
It's a giant bomb or prom night! Okay, you did not chug. This is not a chug.
That's getting record Mike Minotti as well back there. Guys, help me out here. What am I going to do about these assholes?
Can you ask Andy Cortez about Mario Sunshine, please?
Andy Cortez, how good is Mario Sunshine?
Shit sucks and he knows.
It's so good, man. Everybody was right. Everybody was right. This game is perfect. How does this game not put Nintendo out of business, dude? Holy shit.
It's one of the best platformers of all time.
Unbelievably terrible.
Really?
One of the best of all time?
Top
Room
10.
temperature.
One of the most
You
good
drugging
of
me?
all time.
Wait, name 10 platformers better than Super Mario Sunshine.
Most other Mario games.
Galaxy 2, Odyssey, Mario World. There's a lot. Look.
You named most 3 Marios.
It's tough. It's maybe 9 or 10.
Yeah, I've been here in Los Angeles for several nights now, and I still don't know how it tastes. That's my big concern right now. I believe that there is a Prime that might be able to help me solve this issue.
Why is he looking around the room like Stevie Wonder? Jesus.
Nicky with the overhand.
What, you were expecting the lob?
Well, the Austin one, the guy who was always an underhand. Yeah, but I appreciate it.
He
yeah.
did say Austin.
How did you not know how they fucking use WWF?
It's a baseball thing, Prime, so I get it. All right.
All right, we're going to do a taste test of Los Angeles flavored Prime.
Is it flavored or specific? Is it flavored like baseball or Los Angeles?
Pour it in your mouth, and so you can pour it in my mouth.
Okay. Oh, I'll do this for you.
Wait,
too.
Eric,
Okay.
I brought cups.
Oh,
No, this is more appealing.
you moved that mouth on me.
Why did you lift your
let me baby burn it. Fucking
Why did you lift your shirt so much? What is wrong with you people?
really good.
It's really good, right? Logan did a good job. Come on.
I might be a WWE superstar just like Logan Paul, but that's good.
Yeah.
Logan Paul. Andy, that's good.
How's your frog
What do you
splash,
fucking
Miller?
mean about it? What does that mean? What does that fucking mean?
I love Logan Paul.
Go to WWESuperstars.com. I'm on it.
Okay, well, let's do.
Why is your stomach showing?
We have a lot of. Listen, we're gonna get a lot more of this.
Oh, I'm sorry, we not hanging out?
Yeah.
Are we not hanging out?
Do I gotta go back to Jeff Keighley's camp and sit there and be like, oh man, give me another merit badge. Oh, we here to talk about fucking games. Shit, fuck.
Is this a new character he's working on? What is this?
No, he's this WWE superstar.
Oh, it's promo, great.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know that, Dan, because you walked out.
Yeah, I did. It sucks.
He's the runaway. Destination, I don't know.
You are a superstar, right?
That's right.
You got any action there happening right now? Anything that people should know about?
I mean, I always do. Maybe you've heard of the number. Is this camera? This is fucking. The rack focus came out of nowhere. It scared me.
He's gonna come at
Maybe
you.
you've heard of the #1 show on Peacock. This is awesome. You can go watch it right now. Season 3's happening.
But you don't seem like a real wrestler because you're not like in any games or anything like that, right?
That's incorrect. Last year I was in WWE 2K23.
How did you get into that, Greg Miller?
Well, just like Dan Reichert washed out of WWE, his wife washed out of WWE. But before she washed out of WWE, she said, you know what? I've seen this limp, sick man
right?
that is my husband. And then I've seen a virile man. That people look at and they say, that man can hold up an entire company, whether it be IGN or Kinda Funny.
Yeah.
And they said, let's
Where
put
is
that
he looking?
man in a fucking video game.
I think he just texted my wife saying, can you put me in the game?
Hey, Greg.
I think that's what happened, Greg.
That's what virile men do.
Greg, such a big deal over there. Can you get Dan, Jeff, and I tickets to SummerSlam?
You would be surprised how many of the video game things you love happen when you just say, hey, please do this.
He's right about that, yeah.
Heads up, maybe one day I'll be the Mizzou Grand Marshal. I emailed them the other day, Jeff Robin, and I said, please.
Can you get Mike Minotti to be the steamboat captain at Disneyland?
No,
What
that's
is it?
not what that is. A Jungle Cruise skipper, Jeff.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really fucked up.
Get it right.
Can we focus on Mike Minotti and his hand wrap there, his little wrist?
I broke my wrist.
The best thing I can do is keep that man 500 yards from every school. All right, that's what I can do for that.
Wow. Dude, we shouldn't.
I was leading. I want to show his card. He's got a card. Zach, do we have that?
You might have said 2K23 was a fluke because Dan Reichert's wife worked there.
Oh, Greg.
2K24 is not a fluke, and this week you can unlock Greg Miller.
God damn.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
It's a low bar for us.
This is a shoot, by the way. That's your shoot card.
Now here's the thing, that's a real thing.
That's a real. We say shoot here. Come
That's
on.
a real fucking.
That's a real business.
That's a real fucking thing. All
He's
right.
gonna break me and the chair.
Now here, I already asked you what I could break here. You said
I
everything.
said most things.
This is a joke.
It's nothing, Greg. You can't
If
break
you need to
anything.
leave blower, just give me the signal.
Okay,
All
gotcha.
right, all right,
Who's he
yeah.
calling?
That's the first thing I'm breaking. Now I want to know, Andy.
Hey.
Do I ever lie?
Never.
Do you think I thought about jumping off of this couch onto that fucking lamp like a spider monkey?
Should I move?
You walked up to my desk one time and said, I'm going to stand up on the desk. If it breaks, be
It's
cool.
very expensive. Does he do this there?
Yeah, literally Greg Miller's the reason that we couldn't have wheels on our chairs. We had to remove the wheels and just put stoppers on. Otherwise, Greg would send it through any wall.
Now, much like Hamilton, that's a real story.
Go ahead, Thomas. That was a real nice declaration. Welcome to the president running a radio. Would you like to join us? Stay mellow doing whatever the hell it is you do in Monticello. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
My favorite rapper. That's the big three. Leave my veranda. Fuck the big three. It's just big me.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, giant bombs survived a lot of things, but I don't know if it's coming back from this. I don't know if it's coming back from this.
You know what? We need daddy right now. And you know who's the most daddy on this couch? It's not Greg Miller. It's Snowbike Mike, right?
Right here. Did you know I got children? Had to tell the truth today. I actually don't, Andy. Don't worry.
Wait, why do people think you have children? Who thinks you have children?
Strong mustache, dad.
No. Rewind and give them the full picture of what we're
Well,
talking
maybe some Xbox execs maybe thought I and Gary Whitta were the same human being, and so they thought, how are you and those children doing? And I said,
So let me interpret. Let me interpret. So, for those who aren't aware, Sarah Bond a lovely Xbox exec.
Incredible human being.
Who we love and has been great to us and has a lot of great conversations.
Really great.
Mikey's popping in like Chris Farley in that SNL skit with Adam Sandler.
Has come up to you multiple times.
Couple of times.
Multiple times.
Last year, it was last year at Summer Game Fest.
Times a couple.
And said, how are the kids?
I said, great.
If you're a giant bomb fan and not a kind of funny fan, I understand. Snowbike Mike not only does not have kids,
He's not an adult.
he is desperately lonely.
So lonely.
Grubb, rank in order of least adult to most adult on this couch.
All right, least
Rank it.
adult is Snowbike Mike.
Wait! What is here?
Let him judge. Let him
No, really quick, it is pretty messed up, Mike. Last year, if we rewound, you had your shoes off and your feet were out, Mike. I think you got to go back this year again.
Did you see how
Let
hairy
them
they
feet
were?
out. Let them out. Let them out,
I'm
Mike.
not taking my feet
Take
out.
them shoes off. Take them shoes off.
Take your shoes off.
Fall off this thing.
Let them out. Let them out. Shut up. Take your feet.
He looks like a professional bowler.
Oh yeah, right. Which is the sexiest a man can be.
What camera am I throwing this at?
Put them right here. Put them right here.
You throw shoes, right? You can throw shoes. Oh,
Put him up.
That's for everyone.
Put him on Andy's shoulders.
I don't know. Why did I catch it? Why did I catch
Hey, Jeff, it's been a long day.
Grip it and rip it.
Oh my God.
Grip it and rip it. There they are.
Yep. Mike Benatti's feet, everybody. I got it.
RoboCop's toes are out, everybody.
Blessing, how happy are you that you're now sitting in that chair? You were complaining a second ago.
How did we get here?
You know what? They're well taken care of. They're not that bad.
Andy's new profile picture here.
You need to take some more steps.
So anyways, long story short, today Sarah Bond said to Mike, how are your kids? And he went, oh, Mike.
I said, I'm sorry, I don't have children.
It's been a 3-year ruse.
It was really tough.
Now imagine you're this woman. You have the PR portfolio of what to say to these people.
Right.
And you get to that point and you're like, so what are you excited about tomorrow?
Father's Day.
Oh my God. Hey, to be fair, all Xbox podcasters look alike. So I
Thank you, Jeff. You know, me and Gary, I had a great outfit
That's
today
not a
as well.
compliment.
People talked about it.
Did anyone see Mike today?
Why? Oh, the shirt? It was kind of weird. What was that about?
Whoa, okay.
No,
that's a
no,
Halo
it
2
wasn't
shirt.
the shirt.
The shirt's
Just
the
the shirt?
shirt.
It was very big, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I just mostly saw the oversized shirt. I didn't want to say anything.
So the
I was
big
like,
problem
It's a new
today
style.
was that yesterday Tim said we're gonna react to the SGF thing, dress up for it.
Mike looked like a school shooter.
It's National Big Friend Day.
And so yesterday, Mike showed up, not dressed up, but you're like, no big deal, whatever, it's fine. And then he got into a confrontation at the office, Jeff, with Roger, where Roger's like, why are you bringing this gigantic bag? And Mike said, well, I have multiple outfits for the days. And I was like, oh, he's not wearing, first off, yesterday in the reaction, I'm like, every time Mike's like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm like, oh, he's gonna come back in a suit. Never did.
Of course.
Never did. Very much in a hoodie the entire time. And then today I got there after the fact because I was seeing embargoed, and I walk in and I see Mike. And I won't even take credit for this. Later I ran into a kind of funny best friend fan who's also working in the industry who said, I ran into Snowbike Mike. Why is he dressed as Adam Sandler? Because he was wearing an oversized Halo 3 shirt.
Halo 2, the GOAT. Put respect on it.
Halo 2 shirt and pajama pants
Okay, the loose track pants.
and Timberlands that weren't broke in.
Brand new boots. New boot goof fit.
nice. The boots are nice.
Thank you. What was I supposed to do?
Remember when Doug Funny was in a breakdancing? That's kind of what it reminded me of. That's what it reminded me of.
You look like that.
Powerful look.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeff Grubb. Can I get another White Claw? Let's get this going.
There's something in the tea. Well,
Twisted tea. We got lots of twisted teas.
good. Okay.
Pretty sure
It's wrong. We're drinking Twisted Teas.
Yeah, let me get a Twisted Tea.
Yeah, this cheers.
Hey, Tim,
My drink's not strong
Tim,
enough.
there are so many 6 games, man.
There are so
There
many
are 3
6
Mega Man
games.
6s alone. There's
Dude,
Mega
look.
Man 6, there's Mega Man X6, Mega Man Battle Network 6.
Incredible.
Here's the thing, all right?
Mike,
Like,
cheers.
every one of us here talks about video games for a living.
Yeah.
Live, all right? We're live right now, and I'm very upset about that. And I regret it every day that I chose this man as my business partner. You know what I mean?
Hey, guys.
But it's like every once in a
There's been a
while.
lot of national tragedies.
Oh, no, stop it. No, I am like,
Someone was supposed to tackle him by now, I'm pretty sure.
God damn. But we need to be able to admit when we're wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some of us need to be able to admit that live as it's happening. And I'm happy that I'm able to now reflect on myself and know that I am willing to admit that I'm wrong when I realize I'm wrong.
Gears of War 6 would be the first 6 game. Second, you thought Final Fantasy was there.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
What was it in
Here's the
Gears of
thing.
War 6? That was
Now, I just want
Black
this.
Ops.
I want this understood. That was it Gears 6? Was it?
No, Black Ops was the one you got excited about.
Yeah, yeah,
Black
yeah.
Ops 6.
We're talking about
First
Black Ops
6
6.
ever in video game history after Final Fantasy.
I thought I was like, yes. I was like, this is gonna be like the first game with 6 in the title, besides Final Fantasy.
I think when you did that at King's Quest 6.
And Greg Miller immediately, who I was with, looks at me. He goes, "Yeah, you're making a good point." Because I said
No,
it.
you can watch the
Greg
video.
was totally on board with it.
I went, and then somebody corrected me.
And then immediately the chat starts blowing up with all the 6 games. And the moment I saw it, I was like, I'm wrong.
I'm an idiot,
I'm wrong.
yeah.
I admit I'm wrong. I understand that I am wrong. And did it hurt me to know how stupid I can be? How confident I can be? Having said that, though, I did ask the question.
Oh, sure.
It's not like I was like, oh, this is the first game with 6 in the title. Unlike some people that are like, oh, there's a Mario Kart 6.
They can't
There's
see
no Mario
there it is,
Kart
there it is. Thank
6.
No, they went back to numbers. That was weird.
You should have dug your heels in and acted like those other games didn't exist. Like, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, Resident Evil 6.
Isn't it fucked up that there's 14 Romance of the 3 Kingdoms?
Yeah.
What is that even?
That's a good
There's
question.
14. There's only 2 14 games. There's Final Fantasy and that.
No one's ever actually played those games.
No.
That's a money laundering scheme.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, no idea. Absolutely not. But speaking of what things are, Mike, what is Dolce de Leche?
Well, that's Vaseline, first off.
Right, it does say it's a Margarita.
In the Vaseline we are.
He believes this is Dolce de Leche Vaseline.
It says it right on the thing
It
there.
does say Vaseline, yeah, sure.
Vaseline.
Yeah, that's what this is. Apparently it's a caramel milk.
It's lubricant.
Yeah, it's lubricant.
For
Yeah,
butt stuff.
this is for a real good night.
Oh, is that really what it
Jan
is?
Jerome is Solid Snake.
I am so upset that we didn't see that on camera. Can we get a camera shot of this? Because, that'd be some.
Ignore that.
That's too late. Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Solid Snake going through revenge.
That was the most beautiful Solid Snake movement I've ever seen in real life, Jan.
Jan's done a lot for me tonight, everybody.
What was that noise?
Incredible.
Yeah.
Must be the wind.
But back to it. Let's talk about sex with fucking lubricant.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. What's your favorite kind?
The water-based?
Bacon grease.
Bacon grease, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how they do it in Missouri, yeah.
Okay, first off, that's over the line.
Sorry, you're right. I respect that very respectable college football game town. You really care about college football because of Missouri?
That's right, motherfucker. Do you remember Brad Smith? All right, he was up for the Heisman for one
No
second.
one remembers Brad Smith.
Fucking first off, Brad Smith remembers Brad Smith. He really likes my tweets.
Really? Wow.
I don't remember Brad Smith at all.
Greg, you have a
It must
million
be nice.
followers. Why do you care who likes your tweets?
Greg, remember when The Rock did the thing where he's like, my good friend Greg Miller? Right?
Yeah.
What was the most interaction you've had with Dwayne Johnson?
Just Twitter.
Okay, you've had some back and forth?
What'd you do?
If you, I don't know. I'm not claiming to. I'm asking you the question.
The jury rests.
I'm asking you the questions.
Hey, Greg, I'm the biggest WWE fan. I worked there and I left because it was mean. Look at me. Look at me. Fucking succeeding left and right blessing. Oh my God.
Dan, just so you know, like, we're on your side.
We're all on his side. If Dwayne Johnson was in this room, would he recognize you?
Well, first off, like that's
a no. That's a no.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dan, just so you know, every 4 months or so, there's a little notification on the calendar that says, Greg, contact Rock's people. Nothing ever happens.
Ryan Gewertz at $7 Productions, and Rock has no idea who you are, right?
Why you? How do those meetings go?
He made a video about me. So he knows something. He listened to the podcast. He's responded to tweets about it. Yeah.
But also, Dan, when he said Greg and your boys, I was like, that's me. Wow.
Wait, you know The Rock? Holy shit, that's awesome.
I'm the boy. Thank you.
Oh, man.
What time is it? How much time we got? Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Listen, I really don't know what to say to you fuckers anymore.
I can name some more 6 games.
Yeah, go for it,
What
Mike.
can I break?
There was a Resident Evil 6.
You broke the phone. You almost broke the table. You spilled a beer.
I didn't screw
I don't know. He's somewhere here.
Yeah.
Greg, do you want a leaf blower in the face?
No.
Sure.
All right, I'll be back. No,
All right, we're gonna get the leaf blower.
All right, excuse me.
Sure. You got to do what you got to do.
Of course.
Switch spots.
I can do it.
We did not
blessing on this.
another leaf blower, so I think he's going to get
Bless is starting to realize that sitting next to Greg, he is in the camera shot. So it's like, this is going to be the clips that.
Bless, if you say no to the leaf blower, it's not going to come near you. You're going to be all right.
I want the leaf blower. I just want to be outside.
Obviously,
Of course. Yeah.
I mean, Bless is like my understudy. He's like the guy. Like if I'm Batman, he's my Robin. You know what I mean? Like one day I'll be out there reviewing video games and I'll be killed and he'll take the mantle.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how it is.
Any minute now. Yeah.
Andy's like,
Here we go.
Oh, it's a little guy.
Take that wind blower.
I appreciate that our segment lasted 22 minutes.
That's a lot of white claws.
there's white claws everywhere.
Blessing wants it as well.
Oh, you want it?
No.
How did he get a second one?
You look like Ray after the blowjob in Ghostbusters. It's what you always wanted.
It was the blowjob. You're right, Imran. It was.
At some point there, I saw God.
Yeah. Your brain does shut off. Yeah.
And there's some things I need to apologize for.
All the 9/11
And
jokes.
it's not the 9/11 jokes. I mean, that's what he was saying. He's like, you were onto something.
I don't think you were seeing the right messages.
Whether it was God and or Satan, no one could tell. But my hair looks great, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
No, is this serious?
No, you should start drinking that.
Wait, switch teeth?
Tim, how do you put up with that?
Every day.
Every day?
In person, too.
You know, I gotta be honest with you guys.
Please.
I've known Greg for most of my life at this point. That's scary to say as a true statement.
Yeah.
And it scares me. We do live shows all the time. Every once in a while, again, everyone here understands the fear that happens when his eyes get that look. You know what I mean?
Jeff,
the smell in the room gets a little different.
Let me off the leash. What can I destroy?
There was no better encapsulation of all of this when, before an ad read, Greg drops some 9/11 reference, and Tim goes, all right, well, now I gotta stall because we gotta wait for the ad to come up in the next 30 seconds.
Actually, it was Blessing.
It was me.
Oh, it was Blessing.
And it's not like it was like
The understudy, yeah.
It was a ad break that is always coming up at that moment, right? It wasn't
Now, for the record,
out of nowhere.
I was Team Orange. If I was to ask any of you, if you were Team Orange, what would you say you'd want to interject at some point? So maybe I said, aren't you glad I didn't bring up 9/11? It makes sense. Fuck! No one sits here and goes, funny, Greg. Thank you. No one sits here and goes, oh, let's dissect Howie Mandel's comedy.
No one's talking about Howie
Oh, man.
Is that the most modern comedian you can make?
I am the modern Howie Mandel.
Wow! Let's a round of applause for Howie Mandel here. Howie. Excellent.
Did you say
Howie?
Did you say Mandel like Nelson Mandela?
Listen, Andy, if you would try the fucking goddamn drinks we give you, you would say Howie Mandel. Why do we have WWF Attitude out?
That's the one they got. One. It's not a great one.
Yeah,
It's bad.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to destroy that either.
Are you
That's
sure?
not a challenge.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, yes, I don't know if he's loud, but I'm assuming he's not. No!
That was
Why am I covering my ears like it's gonna explode?
shoes
going to do that.
Remember when the weird thing was that we saw Mike's feet?
The best part is some fucking fandom bean counter is gonna sit there like, oh man, $37 for fucking WF Attitude. What's that? Can I break that too?
No!
That cartridge bit.
Okay, everybody calm down. Was that not? I mean, like, we all saw Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Smashing gets the views.
No, we didn't.
George,
I don't remember anything about it.
That cartridge missed 3 TVs.
Wow, Andy, you're the target, man.
great movie.
Great. They really hit the spot.
And here's the biggest thing. If you'll notice, I'm Greg Miller. WWE superstar.
I didn't notice.
And what am I appearing on this week?
What are you appearing on?
Giant Bomb.
Oh.
What am I not appearing on?
Ghostbusters.
IGN.com. IGN.com gave Ghostbusters a 4 out of 10.
Oh, right.
So if you're at home right now going, gee willikers, who should I listen to for reviews? I'll trust me, brother. It ain't IGN.com, all right?
Dan, I do think I owe you $20.
Do you remember? Do you remember?
That's right, we were talking
Do you
about this, yes.
remember?
What happened?
When
RFK? Why are we talking about RFK?
Where's it going?
RFK Jr. showed up, and he was like, yo, I had a worm in my brain. I assure you that every fucking IGN reviewer of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire had a worm in their brain.
I relate RFK.
A 4 out of 10.
What's he like in meetings?
A 4 out of 10. Listen, I agree with most of the world. There's not a lot of injustice.
We got excited. We got too far.
It's usually pretty good.
We gotta stop.
Usually it's pretty good, right?
We gotta stop.
But if you're a Ghostbusters fan, you know what I mean?
We gotta stop. If you never invite us back, I understand, Jeff.
No shit.
Yeah.
Quest 6.
Yeah,
There's
let's
a
talk
Dragon
about
Quest
video
6.
games.
Oh, there it is. Dragon Quest 6.
There's so many sixes.
We get it in my face up.
Ha.
Is that Will Smith? Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you.
Good.
Listen, if you want to talk about Bad Boys,
Oh, Bad Boys is good.
there's no better time to return to the cinema.
No, okay, yeah.
Why do you even care about movies?
Why do you care about your fucking bowling hand? What is this fucking thing?
Movies are so mid.
Hey, you're right, actually.
Done.
Who is this cartoon character?
This is Uncle Mikey in the corner just trying to ruin the party.
I'm having a nice backyard barbecue and the guy from across.
I saw Furiosa.
No, I'll agree with you there.
Yeah, right.
Pretty good. Mikey looks like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force right now. Very much so.
And he sounds like Shake.
Yeah, he's got the,
It's upsetting he's not the first person to say that.
All right, I think the only thing we could do now is
Party!
anything else but this.
Can I smash that DS now?
No.
Because it looks like it wants to get smashed.
It's just because it's not a Vita, man. Come on, dude. Just relax. All right?
Wait. Is fucking Peace Walker still the best game of all time?
Yeah.
Do you mean that, or is this a gimmick?
Peace Walker?
When has he ever worked you?
I go back and forth all the time of my favorite game being
Walker?
God of War or Peace Walker.
05 or
2018.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I put God of War up there, and I still feel that way. But I do love Peace Walker, yeah.
Are you a Metal Gear fan outside of Peace Walker?
100%, Dan.
Okay, and Peace Walker's your favorite.
Yeah. What's yours?
That's my Metal Gear.
Favorite Metal Gear?
Yeah.
3's better.
3?
3 or 1?
1. Maybe 2?
Oh, yes!
Get your name out here. Gogeta, come on. Everyone's a great party, right? Everyone agree.
Oh, you people.
Tim, that's crazy.
Who likes to say,
I like the moments where it all comes
Yeah!
together, dude. Bar baby.
If you're up there saying, oh, 3's my favorite,
Going 3.
get the hell out of here. You're a Lululemon
Thank you all
fan.
so much for coming out tonight and watching. Before we get out of here, while these maniacs continue to do their thing.
No, I got 30 minutes left of my show.
I want to say thank you to a bunch of people. Thank you so much to Janet Choa for producing. Thank you to Turbo Sean at home, who really has helped out with a lot of stuff.
Thank you, Sean.
Yes. Thank you to Zach, Wendy, Cameron, Lucas, Ash, Janelle, Ben, other Ben. Thank you guys so much for your help tonight. And then RJ Donato from the venue. Very, very fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you to Lucy James for your horse legs.
She also ate all the pizza.
Dude, can we just start our fucking list of problems with Lucy?
Yeah, please, name them all.
We don't need to do it.
Thank you to everybody here for hanging out. Even Greg Miller.
Because you don't believe.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff Grubb. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jeff Grubb. Pop, 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 pop. Thank you, Jeff Grubb.
I want to thank you all for watching. We're going to be back tomorrow for a live show that you can watch from home. If you're in the LA area, come out to the Bellwether Theater. It's going to be a great time.
Is Paris Lily on it?
Paris Lily is on. He showed up late for his segment.
Don't watch it. He's on our show.
Thanks, everybody. We're going to get out of here. Until next time, have a good one. Take care of yourself. And goodbye.